everybody, welcome. Hi Natalie, hi Alex,
Hi everybody.
hi Shannon. I
Welcome.
best turn the sound off. Oh, hang
Hi
on.
Natalie.
Hi Shannon, hi Vicky. Oh, well, I come to start the stream tonight, and YouTube's gone and changed everything again. When you open it up, it automatically comes onto Studio Beta, and the page I'm not used to. Everything's changed, it's all different. So luckily it's let me back into the classic. It's let me back in the classic for this stream, but from tomorrow I'm going to have to go and figure out how the other one works. Oh, what a palaver. Hi Joey. Did I say hi already? I can't remember, I'm that flustered. So anybody who streams, have you tried the beta yet, and how does it work? Hi Kathy. I've got my little friends with me that I've spent the past 4 days making. I hope you can see them alright. I'll zoom you in a little bit because we're a bit far away for some reason. There we go. Now we can see them. Yeah, me poor birdies. They've been stabbed within an inch of their lives. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, so I've made a chickadee, which we don't have in the UK, so I had to search what they're supposed to look like. I think I've got it pretty spot on. If anybody from US can tell me whether that's definitely a chickadee, I'd be quite happy. Hi Deb, welcome. So that's my little chickadee, and this is my little bluebird. Again, we don't get these in UK, so I had to do some searching, see what bluebirds look like. But he did start off looking like an Angry Bird from Angry Bird movie. So he's had his head took off twice and redone. Poor little thing. Yeah, so he's had his little head chopped off twice. But I'm happy with how he's come out now. He don't look like an Angry Bird. So that's my 2 makes for this month. 1 chickadee and 1 bluebird. And they'll probably come out again in a bit when Caroline comes. She's gone to shop, but when she comes in stream I'll show them again. So I'll put them over there for now. Make sure my pens don't knock them over. There we go. Hi Alex, welcome. You're from US, but you don't know whether it looks like a chickadee or not, Shannon. You don't know your birds. Spinach. Why, what's wrong with spinach? I loves me spinach. Yeah, I saw Vicky. It were nice before. I don't know why you didn't like it. I thought it was beautiful. Hi Gabby, welcome. You struggled to say spinach, did you? Right. That makes sense then. I thought I'd said it funny or something. You get them in your yard all the time, do you, Kathy? Oh, I bet they're beautiful little things. When I was searching on Google for pictures of chickadees, they look very similar to what we have called a long-tailed tit. Only ours look like little round fluff balls with very long tails. Yours look like the slightly bigger, and you can see definition between the head and the body on chickadees, but you can't on a long-tailed tit. The head and the body is just one big mass of, yeah, long-tailed tit. Like a blue tit, but not as cold as Ian would say. Yeah, they're smaller than what a blue tit is. Yeah, so if you go and Google it, long-tailed tit, they're gorgeous little things, and they only weigh as much as what... now, I don't know if you know what a penny is, so I'll say it's less than 2 grams, and that's how much... Why not, Shannon? What do you think's going to come up if you search it out? Long-tailed tit and blue tit. I can guarantee it'll be a bird that comes up before anything else. Oh, I dare you. Go and Google it. Oh. My coffee's gone cold already, and I've only just made it. Oh, I've just had a notification to say I'm online. Awesome. Right, so there's no point me zooming out to zoom back in again, so I'll just say I'm colouring in Flora today. And seeing as I've been felting birds for 4 days, let me just carefully move my phone. I put it on the phone because I weren't sure it was going to come up on my screen on computer where I'm messing about with it. Of course, I picked the phone up and it's flat, so I've had to put charger cable in it. Right, what I'm doing is the bird. It looks like that at the bottom of the page, and just a few flowers at the top of the page. So that's what I'm going to do. Can't you get it back out, Alex? Give it a bit of a tap on its back, see if it'll fall out. Right, sun's starting to go in, so I'll just put big lights on. There we go. Oh. What am I using? Can't you guess? It involves a plastic mat. Let's move that round. You've got it. Right. I'm going to do leaves first. Does it start with a D? No. Unless you don't, then yeah, I suppose it does. Right. So I want a bit of oak because I want some dark leaves. So I'm going to mix oak with my green to darken it up a little bit. So I'm going to take fern, and I've not washed my mat before I come to start, which is a good start, isn't it? So I'll have to hope it don't get mixed up. So I've put fern down and I'm putting oak next to it so I can that's alright. We haven't got any mods in at the minute, have we? So hands up, who wants to be a mod? Just in case we need one. So, got my water brush, and I'm going to start with smallest, but I have got a bigger one just in case I need it for the bird. Just dry it off a bit. I washed it earlier and it don't look like it's dried out. And I just hold it against the cloth like that. Bent tip, keep going it from one side to the other. And what it does when you do that is it soaks up any water you've got stuck in your bristles. There, I'm not getting no water off now, so that's perfect. I can trust you. You can mod your own words then. Hey, there you go. Do you? And what brand did you get again? I can't remember it. Pentel. Right. I'm going to start with the oak and wet a little bit of that, and then wet a little bit of the fern. And if I move my page that way a little bit and bring the plastic in, change that back to live chat. I've just accidentally caught it with my fingers. I'm going to start by putting a line down this vein, so that's why I've mixed the oak in it. And hopefully my hand will play fair and not squish the bristles down and end up not going in this very fine line. So far I've not managed to go over that line, so that makes a change. Why not? Why can't you get it down and print it on plastic first? It's quite easy. Just scribble your colour, wet a little bit at a time, mix it with next colour until you get it as dark as you want it, and then just put it down where you want. And if you think it's too light, it don't matter, because when it's dry you put more on top and darken it up. What you can't do if you go straight in with pencil is, if you make it too dark, you can't take it away. So if you want a delicate looking picture, you're better off putting it on plastic first. Because I thought this page looked a bit delicate with the flowers on that, that's why I'm doing it this way today instead of putting pencil straight to paper. But even later on, in like 20 minutes when it's dry, I could still go and put pen straight on. You couldn't get in, Kenny? Oh, sorry to hear about that. Well, at least you're here now, eh? Have you got your coffee at the ready? Right, we're doing updates. My phone won't let me into streams when it's busy doing updates in background. Tries telling me that people aren't streaming when I know damn well they are. It mucks it all up. Well, you haven't missed note. I've got Inktense as usual, and I've mixed oak with fern, and I'm just following the veins of the leaves. That's all I'm doing at the minute, so you haven't missed anything. Apart from Shannon won't go and Google long-tailed tit or blue tit, because she thinks I'm making names up, but they're names of birds that we get in the UK. Right. Another one there, we have wide veins. Some of them have only got thin veins, so I can't really get brush into them like this one here. But what I can do is the stem. So that vein, after I've done the background, I'll go in with polychromos and darken that vein up instead. The one I've missed there. I got. And then I've got to make some straw colour up, because it looks like this bird's got grass or wheat or something in his nest. Better. Right. Hi Rochelle, welcome. Oh, sorry your arm's playing up. You rest it, sweetie. Right, show you my birds. You ready? Now, we don't get these birds in UK. Hi Jo Beth, welcome. So I had to Google what a chickadee looked like. So I made that one. And I think it's as close as I could get what Google's shown me the bird looks like. So that's my chickadee. And then I made a bluebird, which we don't get in UK. And when I was doing him, he kept looking like one of them birds out of Angry Birds movie. And I didn't want him to look like that, so he's had his head chopped off twice. And had a new head put on. Poor thing. But I'm happy with him now. I think he looks like he should do. Okay, Kenny. Hi Darla, welcome. Yeah, so these two will be going off to be adopted soon. I'm just waiting for a glass dome to arrive in the post, because the last one came and it was broke, smashed to pieces. They'd not packaged it properly, so I've had to reorder a new dome. And then these two fellas will be going off to the new home. Thank you, Jo Beth. Hi Quinn, welcome. So that's my two little birds that I've made this month. And hopefully Kenny's that far away she can't hear me. But they're for Kenny. Hi Charlotte, welcome. Thank you, Charlotte. Yeah, I make animals, Jo Beth. That's what I did. I've done for 7 years now. 6 years, sorry. 6 years I've been doing animals. Thank you, Kathy. Right, where was I? I think I've got all the veins that I wanted to do, so now I'm going to do round the buds. I'm still using oak and fern. Those who's just come in, this is Flora by Trolle, and I'm using Inktense pencils, and then when it's dry I'll use Polychromos pencils. That's alright, isn't it? Yeah, my friend Shannon bought me this for my birthday, Charlotte. And I've coloured 2 pages so far. I think you might have seen them on Instagram, but I'll show you. It's that one with the flowers from that stream I did showing body powders. So I've done that one. Oh, fingers. And then the one with the glowing teapot. Excuse me. My Chinese is trying to repeat. What? Thank you, Kenny. So now I'm doing the bird. Seeing as I've spent 4 days doing them birds, I thought I'll colour a bird today. None at all, Shannon. I thought you'd have at least done one. That's alright, Alex. I'll see you soon. A little bit more oak with a bit more fern. Mix it together. Go around these. Now I've not researched in the back of the book what flowers these are, but they look a bit like dog roses, so that's what I'm colouring them as. I don't think there is any owls in this book, Shannon. And I've already coloured all my owls in Kirby books. You're streaming next, are you? Awesome. Yeah, dog roses. That's what we call them in UK. I don't know what they call them in France. So it means counting each individual page, doesn't it, to find out reference on back. So if somebody wants to try and reference it for me, you can do. That owl turned out glorious. I don't know what you're moaning about. It's not really showing any colour up yet. Yeah, but they're at your house, aren't they, Kenny? Not where you're now. So you've still got a long wait till you can colour in them. I keep umming and ahhing over that soulmates. Some people say it's not very good. Other people say it's brilliant. And so I don't know. I'm waiting till you get home and you can have a good look round yours and then tell me whether you think it's good or not. Yes, you are what, Kenny? Page 6 has owls. Page 6 of what, Shannon? Oh, bye, Deb. Sorry, I didn't see you were going. There's two little owls in Flora. Oh, right. I stand corrected then. I hadn't spotted them. Shall I go and find them, Shannon? I can always change which picture I do. Yeah, that's what I said. Your books are at your home and you're at your daughter's, so you can't get Yans on them yet. Awesome, Kathy. Can't wait to see it. Is that a resounding no, Shannon? Oh, there's a leaf there I've missed. While I've got this ink wet on my mat, I may as well do veins on these up here. I like it, Kenny. I don't think there's half as many flowers in this one as what there is in her other box. Got cat hair stuck to me brush. That came out a bit darker than I wanted. Never mind, good job it's at back. And I've picked a simple page with hardly anything on it, so that I don't run over my time, because I was enjoying that that Disney picture I was doing. I was enjoying it that much I didn't realise I went 3 hours and 5 minutes. It went until I came to watch the video back the next morning, like I always do, to make sure what I miss, because I always miss chat, as you know. So I always replay my videos next morning so I can check it all, make sure nobody's asked any questions I've missed. And I've come to replay it back and I thought, that can't be right. 3 hours 5 minutes, it doesn't seem like I were on that long, but I were. And Ian says I ought to go cheap shop and buy an egg timer or something similar, so I can set a timer. Or set an alarm on my phone, something similar. Right, I think that is all the veins and the buds on that one. Right, I'll come back down here. And I want some Ucker's green. Right, so it's wrote in her language then. So it does sound like it's dog rose that we call it. Yeah, well, usually they're very delicate pink. Hi Bear, welcome. How are you, sweetie? I've not seen you for a while. You come in stream this afternoon just as I had to leave, so I didn't get a chance to talk to you. Well, dog roses have very delicate pink flowers, almost white, with a small touch of pink in. But the leaves on them are similar to what ivy leaves are. They're like a browny green. Sorry to hear that, Bear. Hopefully it'll not be long before you're back home and then you'll be able to have your time to yourself again. Right, so I've got my Ucker's green. It's, if I show you it matte, I don't know if you can see that. It's quite a vibrant, bright green. It's not showing up, is it? What I needed was something dark behind it. Where's my colour chart? Nope, that's polychromos. Stand up, you drunken thing. And my bird just trying to throw itself over. That's our teaser. That one is Inktense. Right, so Ucker's green. It's 1520. So 1520, 1320, 1330, 1400, 1510. And it would be the card, I can't. So there we go. Ucker's green. It's quite a vibrant green, and I can tone it down with oak where I want shading. So it's a nice green for this dog rose. Not long now, Kenny. We're on countdown for when you get home. Right, mixing some oak with the Ucker's green. And I'll start on this leaf that's in shadow. I'm just going to put the darker shade towards that petal. Wipe it off, bring just Ucker's green on its own and blend it from that round onto this side that's got the light. Let me see if I can get this camera down a bit lower, because you can't really see that, can you? Bear with me. Try not to send you dizzy. That's better. Hi Connie, welcome. How are you today? Right, let me take a bit more of this Ucker's green and darken this a bit more. Take it over the top of the oak I'd put down. That'll stay there as shading and blend in with the other green I've already put down. Okay, Vicky. Right, so I'm going to come with a touch of shade and put it just against this leaf. Wipe it off and then pick the Ucker's green up and bring it down and blend it in. Okay, Natalie. Well, if you haven't got far to go, I'll still be on. Drive safe. Right. A little bit of that again. And just deepen it up a little bit. There we go. When it's dry, I can put some more on. Again, bitter oak mixed with some Ucker's green. And I'm going to take this under this leaf where it's laying on top and that side as well. Wipe it off on my cloth and pick just Ucker's green up again. And it looks like I forgot that vein, so I'll have to go back in and do that one in a bit. That one's going to need quite a bit more shading because it's hid quite behind. I need to put some more ochre green down. Hang on a sec, guys. There we go. Right, I want just ochre green again. This one's more forward to the light, so I'm going to put ochre green against the vein on both sides. And then I'm going to bring some fern in as an highlight, because this leaf is further to the front than all the others, so this one's going to catch the light more. Just take some more ochre green against the vein, darken it up a little bit more. Hi Bonnie, welcome. I'm going to take oak, mix it with ochre green. And this one's behind again, so I'm going to put shading halfway up and up to the vein. And wipe it off, and then pick ochre green up and blend it in. I'm using Inktense, Connie. I've scribbled it onto my plastic mat. I'm using oak, fern and ochre green. Right. I've mixed oak and ochre green again, and I'm putting that as my shadow up against this flower petal. Wipe my brush clean again and pick just ochre green on its own and blend it in. Yeah, you should have known. Yeah, Kenny, the flowers are going to be a very pale pink mixed with white. I'm doing subtle for a change, if it's even possible with me. But I'm going to try. Anybody would think that I only ever use Inktense. That's alright, Kathy. I'll see you soon. Take care, sweetie. No, not yet, Kenny. It could not be long. Right. I think the shading might need darkening a little bit more in places because it don't seem to be showing up. Or it's probably just my eyes that, but to me it just doesn't look like it's showing up. Picked wrong colour up. Go. Hi Caroline, welcome. Caroline, I finished them. Look. I got my chickadee and my bluebird. And my bluebird had to have its head chopped off twice because I didn't like it. It kept coming out like a cartoon bird. Shannon, will you get on with it? I were explaining, Caroline, that in UK and Europe we don't get chickadees and bluebirds, and the chickadee looks a little bit like a long-tailed tit, apart from ours as little round fuzzy things. And I told her to go and Google go and Google long-tailed tit and blue tits, because they're the birds that UK have, and she won't do it. She thinks I'm trying to get her to go looking at things that aren't real. But there's my 2 birds that I've done this month. I finally finished them. Thank you. As if I'd make words up like that. Thank you, Kenny. She's just not brave enough. Put some more Ucker's green down. I'm getting through this colour quick. They are family friendly. The cute little birds. We watch them coming on the bird feeders every day. And they're very tiny. Like I said, they weigh less than a gram. It's that fern for me highlight again, because this leaf's at the top. Well, I had to stick him upside down to dry his legs off. It weren't my fault he looked like he'd been shot. Yeah, there you see. Search pimple me's. Yeah, we have great tits, blue tits, and long-tailed tits, cowl tits. I love all of them. And little finches. I love finches. We get bullfinch, which has got a bright red chest when it's mating season. We get greenfinch. We get them really bright coloured ones where I can't remember what they're called at the minute. My brain stopped functioning. Could come back to me in a bit. Goldfinch. We get goldfinch. Yeah. No, cowl tits, not cold tits. Shannon, it's you with mucky mind. Oh, heck, I'm buffering. I'm not buffering on there though. Why am I buffering on my computer when I'm not buffering on the phone? Is anybody else buffering? You did for a second, but it stopped. That's good. Don't want it to start messing up now. Right, I forgot what colour I picked up now. Test it on here. Picked green up, so where were I going to put green? Oh, fiddlesticks. Have to waste that bit. Wipe it off. Try again. Look a bit of shading under this leaf again. Flower petal. A little bit highlight. Ray, don't get us started. We were on about birds, but Shannon's changed it as usual. Because she's got a dirty mind. Ian's in the other room, Caroline. Or has he signed in? Without me knowing. Hi, Ray. Hi, sweetie. Shannon. Oh dear. He's alright, Kenny. He's tired himself out though. He's been fixing a chair for me today. I've set him a new table up for his diamond painting. So I've set him his own craft table up. And when I went to go and put prescriptions in at doctors today, they were getting 2 chairs away from out to one at officers. So I asked if I could have one. So I've got him a nice new chair as well, computer chair. It just needed some new bolts in the bottom of it, so he's fixed that and set his table up, and he's had a new diamond painting arrive today, so he had to sort all beads out into little compartments. So he's done a lot today, and now he's flaked out on bed watching telly. What's he watching? National Lampoon's European Vacation. So every now and again I hear a laugh come from bedroom, so I know he's still awake. You guys. Oh my goodness. That's it, I'm not talking about birds anymore with you lot. You're just downright rude. I'm colouring a bird. I don't know what colour I'm going to colour him, but I thought I'd colour a bird. Because I've spent all today finishing them birds I were doing. And I couldn't think what else to colour in, so I thought, well, I'll colour some birds. It's in Flora by Maria Trolle. Excuse me, I've got a runny nose now with you lot making me laugh. I'm going to have to go and get some tissue and a coffee. Oh dear. Oh, I can't look at the screen because Shannon says something silly every single time and gets me laughing again. Oh. dear. I'm going to have to get some tissue. Hang on, guys, I'll be right back. Oh. Right, I'm back. Oh. Yeah, laughing's fine. It's when you start with runny nose. It's not very nice having a snotty nose on a camera. And it doesn't take much for my nose to start running. Right. I think my brush has dried out. There we go. Put it down for 2 seconds and it stops working. My head's not getting in the way of this camera, is it? Well, I've got 3 words in my vocabulary. That word. I've got 3 words in that. I do wonderful, awesome, and beautiful. I scroll through Instagram every single day looking at all these amazing pictures, and people must think, well, she don't talk much, does she? Every time she puts something, it's either beautiful or stunning or awesome. Same 3 words over and over. Every now and again I stick so in front on it just to break it up a bit. What am I saying? Why, have you not got your sound on, Caroline? Has something happened to my sound? Ears clogged. No, just saying, because Charlotte said about she needs a bigger vocabulary, that word. So I was saying, well, I've only got 3 words that I always use on Instagram. Every time I see a picture, it's either beautiful, stunning, or awesome. Yeah, and sometimes I put stunningly beautiful. No, when you see Katie and Nana and a few others, they put full sentences and they put nice things about your work and that, and all I can think on is beautiful, awesome, stunning. I'm a bit repetitive. And I could Google words, but then I'd not sound like me. The internet went off, Connie. You seem to be having a lot of internet problems recently. Are they doing work on telephone lines? Excuse me. Let me put some more colour down because my mat's getting... Welcome back, Natalie. Either I've put oak in the wrong place or I've lost it. Whoever put it. There. More oak. More Rucker's green. Yes, ferns are very nice colour. But then again, as you've had them longer, you'll find that you like virtually all the colours. And you'll get to know what colour mixes with what to make a different, totally different colour that you want to use. It'll become instinctive. I've mixed oak and Ucker's green again for this leaf at the back. This is just Ucker's green. And then shade at bottom. And darken it back up again when it's dry. Right. Connie and Caroline, have either of you tried to use the beta studio on YouTube? Have you had to use it yet? Because when I switched on tonight, that's what we're on. Because in a couple of days they stop in Classic, which I always use. And I couldn't navigate round the page. I didn't know, because it looks so different to the Classic page. I didn't know how to work it or anything, so I was glad that I managed to get back into Classic again for tonight's stream. But I'm going to have to go and find out how to use the beta one that they're swapping it over to. I wondered if you two'd used it yet, if you knew how to set it up to stream. You ain't used it yet, Caroline. I mean, I wish they wouldn't keep changing things on it, because they never improve it every time they change it. And it always makes it more complicated for people who's not very good at learning things straight away. I mean, there's no wrong with Classic. I don't know why they're taking it off. Yeah, but how do you see your stream then while you're streaming, Connie? Because if I press on my channel, it doesn't show the information card to fill in, and you know, that's underneath my video now, all that I fill in. Well, on Classic, it's all on one screen. I get the picture that I can see from my streaming OBS, and underneath it I get the bit to fill in of what I'm going to be colouring, what book I'm working from, and all that. And then while it's streaming, I can look at the screen and see what you guys see with the chat outside of it. But when I went into the beta studio, none of that's there. There's no chat. All there is the this stream will be starting soon. So I don't know how to work it. Yeah, I stream through OBS. But you know, like this morning, Caroline, I've shown you how to change your information under the video on YouTube. I've shown you where to go, where it says live streaming. Well, all that's disappearing. So I'll still be using OBS, but how do I put what the video is? No, it's not. Well, where I sent you this morning is on Classic YouTube, and Classic's stopping. They put in Studio Beta on instead on YouTube. Thank you, Kenny. It's hard to explain if you've not seen it yourself. Okay, Ray. Right. Oh, there's another one in there. Right, so I need some shading. Where's he gone? There. Need some shading down this bit. And I'll also need some where it's touching the petals. And then put ochre's green in. Oh right. So I go to videos, then live. And that'll show the window with the bit where I put what title of book I'm doing. Awesome, Connie, thank you. Because I couldn't figure it out, because the page were different to what this one is. It baffled me. So thank you very much. And I bet I can schedule in that bit as well then. Right, videos is second one. Is that across the top of the screen? Do they go on after another top of screen, or is it on a column down the side? Sorry if I'm confusing you, Connie. On the left side. Right. I best make a note of that, or else I'm going to forget. So bear with me a second while I find a pen. Right, so I'll go dashboard and videos, and it's in there on left. Uploads and live are on top. Okay, thank you. Uploads and live on top. Thanks, Connie. That's a big help. Like I say, I don't know for what reason they've changed it or think they need to change it, because this classic one works perfectly fine for us idiots. Right. You know, when you first look at this picture, it seems like there's only a couple of leaves. Not very many at all. Till you start colouring them. And then they spring up all over the place. Bye, Charlotte. Take care, sweetie. Oh, you already use it, Connie. Right, so if I have any problems, I can come to you then. Right, have I got them all this time? In that area, yes. Just got this one to do over here. And just darken them veins because they look awfully light on the screen. I'm just going in with oak again. That's better. Yeah, move away from the leaves. I've only got a couple more and then I can start on branch and flowers. Just put a little bit of shading on that bit. Try and make this darker. Just want to darken these buds a little bit more, so I'm going to mix some more oak with a little bit of fern and just go over these again. I can always tell when this brush is starting to go dry because the bristles start coming apart. instead of staying at a point like they're supposed to be. That's better because they were looking way too light. Much better. Right, I'll bring it round a little bit, do these few leaves up here. Need more colour again. Thank you, Connie. I do appreciate it. I'll do a test run before my stream tomorrow morning. Thought that were different. I've picked felt green up instead of Rucker's green. It's too bright now. Where's my Rucker's green gone? There. I'm going to run out of mat to scribble on in a minute. It's still showing too light at the minute. I've got 25 minutes to colour a bird and some flowers. I don't think it's going to happen. So this book will have to carry on for tomorrow's stream. That one's come out very light. Who you on about? Me? Yes, Sunday morning is 11:30 and tomorrow morning is 11:30. No, you're right, Alex. If I stay too long, I end up not being able to sleep because my back hurts too much. But it's nice of you to offer. I can carry on tomorrow. It's not been a very good day today with my back. It was hurting as soon as I woke up this morning, so I have to keep moving about. It's quite light, this branch at minute, but it'll get more colour on it when I start going with the polychromos. Or I might even add some saddle brown to it tomorrow when it's dry. They don't have very dark branches anyway, these. Hi Mary, welcome. I didn't see you sneak in. Right. Where's the rest of the branch then? It's going to be behind these petals somewhere, isn't it? Probably in that direction. If I stick it in that gap, could be that one there. Now, is that folded petal or is it branch? That's going to be branch in it because there's no petal in middle of a petal. This is confusing. And then it's going to come out this way. Oh. Shh. It's our secret. Right. So I want a nice pale pink that I'll work with these then. I think I'll use Caran d'Ache because it's paler than what Inktense is. Stick it on these centre petals. That one's curled. want white. Forgot him. I'm not doing the bird yet. Or are you on about a bird that's in your book, Shannon? One that you and Mary's doing, is it? Other way, pillock. That's a blackbird. It can be any bird I want though, Shannon. It's not got a particular shape to it. But I suppose I could venture out and do black. No, it's too big for a blue tit. Even with camera zoomed right in. I like this Caran d'Ache Swiss colour because it's nice and pale. Thrush's brown with little speckles on. At least the thrush that we get here are. Little songbirds. It's 11:30 AM UK time, Natalie. It's on the colouring book schedule. Have you got that on your bookmarks? I can put it in here. Just a sec. Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm patting your back.
What you after?
Nothing. I just have hiccups.
Oh.
Hello, Teddy. Hello, big boy.
Right. There you go, Natalie. That's the shortcut to the documents. That'll tell you when everybody's streaming and what times, and it'll convert it for different countries. And if you put it on your bookmarks, save it to your bookmarks, you've always got it there as reference then. And every time April updates it, if anybody changes the times or gets different days, it'll update it straight away and you can still see it on your bookmarks. What I really need is another nighttime one, another 7 PM UK time one, then I can drop one of early day ones. You've put the Disney one up, have you, Shannon? Thank you. Oh, sorry, Natalie, they've gone back in bedroom now. But yeah, I'll say hello for you. Disney Colourathon is this weekend. I will be streaming Friday night at, let me check because I can't remember. Disney one is right 8 PM UK time Friday night, and then again Saturday morning at 9 AM. And it's suddenly come up working, so I think they're altering something on it. Must be adding somebody else to it. Yeah, so I'm on Friday night and Saturday morning, so I'll not be doing Sunday this week. I'll be doing tomorrow morning, Friday night and Saturday morning. That's alright, Shannon. I think it works out at 1 AM for you. So that's fine. It's always there on replay. I hadn't even thought what picture I'm going to do yet. It'll be in the Thomas Kincaid book again. And I think what I'll do is scan it off and print it onto card so I can use my colours without getting distracted from the coloured picture on the left hand side in the book. Could be a case of eeny, meeny, miny, moe, I'm afraid. No, not super colours, Connie. The Swiss colour. The cheaper version. I think I can just about manage it, Shannon. It'll be no fun and laughs though, I'm afraid. Not without you there. I don't know what the other one is, Mary. Bye, Ray. Have a good evening. I'll see you soon. I've got another 5 minutes and then I'm going myself. But whatever I pick, we'll have fun colouring anyway. Bye, Connie. Have a good evening. I'll see you soon. Right, if I put them colours to one side, I'll remember what they are and I can update them on the video tomorrow. Put my mat to one side. Right, let me zoom out. If I can find where my arrow is again, because it keeps disappearing. Don't look like I've done much, but I have. I've done leaves. Thank you, Caroline. It'll look better when I've done shading with polychromos on it to lift the petals and what have you. I'll do that tomorrow. So, if I don't see you tomorrow, hopefully you can catch up on replay. And I shall see you Friday night, if not. Almost, Kenny, yeah, almost. That's the same colour, the very pale pink that dog roses are. You're welcome, Shannon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye everybody, sleep well, and I'll see you soon. Yep, me too, Natalie. Take care, sweetie. Night everybody.